getting to see the ability now to change the paradigm for first responders, for emergency situations, where you can have information and be able to safely deploy drones and technology. This can replace humans, and it enables you to be able to feel like your communities can be safer. So we have a combination with Axon Air, D-Drone, and our radar system brings together a holistic approach to take care of public safety.
We're showing how matrix space radar helps to enable what's known as drone as a first responder. We all know that our law enforcement is always looking for better ways to provide safety and security for the public. We're actually going to simulate a suspect being pursued by law enforcement and show how multiple UAVs are being used by first responders to detect and track this suspect on the ground, while matrix space radar and our partner D-Drone with their system is providing safety and security of the airspace, making sure that other aircraft and other drones are not encroaching on the first responder mission.
Our main software platform, D-Drone Tracker, which is an open platform for sensor fusion and machine learning. An operator can have total airspace awareness. We also deployed our RF310 sensor. It's a passive radio that can detect the emissions from drones. It can classify what kind of drone based on its modulation, and then we can find out what direction that signal is coming from. We're always looking for the next best radar, and matrix space definitely came up our notice. We integrated that radar into our system. For its size and cost, it's a very high-performing radar.
We're showing what a police operation looks like, running teleoperations through a desktop. The entire scenario will have full realistic-based facets, including suspects, our drone teams, our local law enforcement is contributing personnel to the realism of this.
What you're looking at here on the screen is a mirror of our Axon Air remote. Dave, our remote operator here in our command center, is going to be both sending the drone on autonomous flight paths, so no human intervention, and then he's also going to be able to take manual control and control the actual drone during the mission. But having a drone and a pilot is just not enough, is what the industry is telling us. So through this application, you're able to actually take this feed and send it right to their tablet, the MDT in their car, and enable decision makers to assist those units that are responding to what usually are pretty precarious situations.
I think we've got a situation going on here. We gotta see what's going on.
We have reports of an in progress assault. 141 copy.
What we've just heard happen is a call for service in a public safety environment has come in. And all Dave is doing here is clicking around the map to tell the drone where he wants it to fly.
A reporting party has identified the suspect as a NOAA. Recently terminated from Matrix Laboratory. NOAA returned to collect his belongings and has assaulted the manager. Suspect description is a white male, approximately 5'7", 180 pounds, wearing a red shirt. You have some copy. I'm on the subject. Traveling eastbound along the north fence line of the laboratory property. White male, red shirt, carrying a cardboard box.
Sounds like a angry former employee.
I hope he's not taking any radars with him, Dan. Lots of controller activity and drone activity going on, confirmed by D-Drone. Large drones overhead, and we're going to keep an eye on that one, though, because we don't want that to interfere with our first responder drone.
We potentially might have lost the suspect here. Heavily wooded area, covered. You saw Dave changing the color thermal palette from white hot to black hot to red hot, because, you know, if we're in a shaded area there and the suspect hides, we might not pick it up with our optical camera.
Subject pacing around behind Conex boxes there to the north side of the fence line. Appears to be holding a phone in his right hand. Don't see any other obvious weapons. Be advised, subject still in the same location, hiding behind a transformer box. I'll guide you in when you get there.
This drone has maintained that persistent situational awareness that we're really not in any rush to get this guy, because he's not acting in an aggressive manner. He's really hiding from the police, but he can't hide from the drone.
Subject's now walking towards the driveway entrance eastbound. Copy that. I'm on foot checking the wood line. Yeah, I'm walking up. I have visual on the suspect. 141 dispatch. I have him immobilized. He's compliant.
On scene here. Suspect states no hazardous materials in the box, merely only personal items and office supplies from the desk.
No radars.
Copy that. If you're
Radars are office supplies.
here, I'm going to head over to the box and work with hazmat.
141 copy. Suspect in custody.
All right, looks like a safe ending. The challenge you have is some of these big radars that we already have out there, they can't see at this 400-foot and below airspace. It's too cluttered. The radars are not looking there in the first place. They were not designed to surveil that airspace. A possible solution to solve this is surveillance networks of small localized radars that are connected together to give you a coherent view of the airspace that you care about. Then all of a sudden you can enable these missions where you can have localized sensors, right, that are specifically designed to surveil that low airspace, right? That's what they're meant to do.
What the cities have been asking me for is, can you turnkey something so we don't have to individually purchase, we don't have to individually manage. This answers that need that's out in our cities today. Bringing together Dedrone, bringing together Axon-Air, and bringing together Matrix Space has a combination solution that's affordable and quick and easy to put together. We've never before in the industry have we had this kind of integrations and strength.